all, welcome to my channel. I'm Matt, this is Mark's Mods, and today guys we're going to be continuing with our Titanic build. So we are going to do issue 139 of Build the Titanic. Wow, not much more to go guys. So we've got this issue, we've got issue 140, and then we've got the rigging to do. I haven't decided how I'm going to do the rigging yet. I don't know if I'm going to do it in a time lapse. I don't know. I'm at two minds on that one at the moment. But I really want to get through this issue and issue 140 before I even have to start worrying about that. And then the ship will be complete. Cannot believe it. And we can start on the extension, which I'm really looking forward to. More of the same today. Decals, Photo-etch, bending and stuff. So I'm going to do all the bending, get that out the way. And then what I'm going to do is we'll put it all on and you'll see that. Photo-etch bending, it's not the most fascinating thing in the world, to be perfectly honest with you. But the instructions do give you a really good chance to what you need to do. Anyway, guys, let's get started with today's build. So with all that said, let's get modelling. Okay guys, so issue 139. Now, the way the magazine's got some of this going is I'm actually doing this in a completely different order because I think it can be done a little bit better. So in the first few stages, it actually asks us to do some photo etch around the funnel here, and yeah, I'm going to skip that because I think it's going to be easier to do some of the bits first than it is some of the other bits. So what I'm actually going to do is I've bended this off camera. This is the compass tower, and what I'm going to do is we're going to glue this in place first of all. So just get some glue out. Now I'm going to do this in a certain way. So put some glue at the back first of all. Okay. Now this has to be this way around. So you've got 3 dots towards the aft and that 1 dot towards the bow. So I'm going to put this into place just on the back first of all. Okay, so that's in, and I just want that glue to set. So while that's setting, I can put some glue on the front pegs. This compass tower was not easy to get off the photo etch sprue at all. Okay, so now that back has dried, I'm going to get the front bit in. Might need some tweezers. It's actually ironic that they've made this out of photo etch when the actual compass tower originally was made of wood. That's why it doesn't exist anymore, and it is where the breakup did happen. Okay, so that is now glued in place. Next, what I need to do is I just need to put some glue in the holes on the top. Okay, and then we can put that on. Now I have put one of the decals on that. That is decal A, and that's just going to go on there like so. Then what I need, misplaced it because I had it a second ago. Oh, it's here. We've got the ladder to put on, so we can do that now. Now we have got some hand railings for this ladder, but I'm going to put them on with the other Photo-etch pieces. So this just breaks it down to work better for me. Okay, so that is our compass tower. Now, like I said, we've got a lot of photo etch to do, which I'm going to do as a time lapse like I did before, because I can work in it at my own pace then. Sometimes you have to wait for it to dry, and there's all sorts of stuff going on. But I'm happy with that compass tower in place. Like I said, the idea of the compass tower is, yes, you had a compass on the bridge and in the wheelhouse. You had a compass on the back. The problem is, with the ship made of metal, it would actually send not accurate compass readings. So they had to find a place on the ship which wasn't as magnetic, so that they could put a tower up, place a compass, and get more of an accurate reading. And this was the section between the second and the third funnel that they did it. The compass tower, like I said, wasn't made of metal. It was made of wood. And basically, because what I said about the metal before, with the bridge and everything, and that would give you more of an accurate reading. Right, so what I need to do next is I need to stop the camera. I need to get another camera set up, because we've actually going to be doing some decals next, because I want to get them all out of the way, and then we can just focus on the photo etch. So, back in a sec.
A few moments later.
Okay guys, so here we are. The first decal it'd like us to put on is decal from Decals A, and basically the first one that's going to be going on is just down underneath there. So I've had my decals soaking. I've got 3 there because we've got 3 to put on. So I'm going to put these on. Bit of water where it's going. See now why I think it's easy to do this before we do photo etch, because they're not easy. Okay, so that one's on. Now I'm just going to position it to where I want it, which is, yep, about there. Okay, then just get a dry cotton bud. You see, that's what I don't like it doing. That happens to me every time. I get it perfectly lined up, and then that happens. Right, that's definitely there. Carefully this time, Mark. Just dab off the excess water. Okay, so the next one we are doing is, wow, okay, so the next one we're doing is right down by the 3rd funnel. So I'm just going to move her across, just like so. And this one is going to go on just here. So again, just wetting with some water. Get the decal sheet. This is a bit harder because it's not in the best area. Okay, so that one's on. Okay, I know it's really hard to see, but it's just down here. How high do they want this? Quite high. I'm actually happy with that, the way it's been placed. So again, just dabbing off any excess water. Excuse me. Okay, the next one, I can probably just turn the camera around for this one. It's just going to go on here. So dab of water. Get the decal sheet. I'm hoping this one's a little bit easier. Excuse me. Okay, I think I'm happy with that one. So I'm just going to try that. It's moved slightly. Okay, so that one's on there. Right, so I'm just going to pause the camera because we've got another two to put on, but these two are going on to the rear well deck. So let me pause the camera and then we'll come back and we'll get the rear well deck ones on. Okay, so here we are at the rear of the ship. Now we've got our well deck here and it wants us to put decal B's, one here and one here. Probably in the most hardest place there is to put them. Okay, so I'll wet the area like I always do. I mean, come on. But yeah, we'll just do it. Okay, so here is our decal sheet. I'm not actually too minded where I get them first of all. It's just getting them off the decal sheet. And onto here. Right, that's perfect where that is. Please don't move. No, it hasn't done brilliantly. Okay, so same again at this side. So get it wet. Try and get it off without that happening. Okay, so okay, perfect. Okay, so that's the two rear well deck ones in. So, would you believe this? I'm going to have to move this all around now to the port side because we have some on the other side to put on. So I'm going to pause the camera again and then we'll come back and do the port side. Okay guys, so here we are now, we're on the port side of the ship. Now the next decal it wants us to place is basically just going to go under this bench here. So I'm going to wet the cotton bud. Place a bit of water. Oh gosh, that's quite a lot of water. Don't want too much. Okay. Get our signs, our decals. I've actually got one that's wanting to slide off straight away, so let's see. Oh, they're all wanting to slide. I have soaked these for a while, so I'm not surprised. Really, that they wanna. They may want to slide off straight away, but not when it comes to being put back on the hull. Okay, so I'm just gonna try and manoeuvre that into place, which is about there. Then just get the dry cotton bud and just dab it nice and gently. Just like that. Okay. A little bit crooked actually. Can I just... That's better. There we go. That's better. Okay, so the next one, or the next two, is down towards the aft of the ship again. So if I can try and bring it down like I did before. So it wants one here again, right behind that, and then it wants one just on the end here. Okay. So here's our shape. This one on here is going to be really, really difficult to do, I reckon, because it's in such a tight area. Let me just get some tweezers. When you've got nearly 3 issues of decals and Photo-etch, yeah, it kind of, it's, for me, it's not easy, because they're my worst 2 things to do, but I suppose the more you practice, I suppose the better you become. Let's have a look. Yep, that looks correct. So I just need another dry cotton bud. Now it's just come down a bit too much. There we go, that was level. Okay, so that's that one. Right, so the final one is going onto just here. Yeah, that's correct. Okay, so here's our shape. Now, if you feel it starting to curl up, I just wet it again really with the cotton bud. Okay, happy with that. Okay, does that look like it should be in the magazine? Yes, it does. Perfect. Right, so that is actually all the decals that we need to put on her, and the rest is literally all Photo-etch. So, like before we did in the previous issue, I'm going to do a time lapse of it, get it all sorted, and yeah, I hope you enjoy the second part of Photo-etch on this Titanic. Okay guys, so here we have it. All of the Photo-etch for issue 139 is done. It has been a mammoth task. It's taken me about 3 hours, to be honest with you, to do all the Photo-etch, and then the last recording I did of it, the camera glitched and just froze. So I'm just showing you now what I've done. As you can see, it does look amazing. We had to put another ringlet on top of here, which was a V-ring. And then we also, in the front of the funnel, which is a bit hard to see, we have to put a 2.5mm hole in there. So I've done that. But with the railings on, wow, is all I'm going to say. Wow, 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 wow. Looks brilliant. We've still got some more Photo-etch to go on the back. I know that's probably in issue 140. But yeah, I'm not very good with Photo-etch, so I really have had to take my time here. But as you can see, it really does make the ship look fantastic. So guys, that is this stage, or this issue, complete. So that is issue 139 of the Titanic done. Well guys, that's it for issue 139 of the Titanic. That has to be the most involved, long and hardest issues I've ever had to do in a part work. And I know we have issue 140 to do, and we have the rigging as well to do. So yeah, that's taken 3 days to do. 3 days. 138 took 2 days. 139's taken 3 days. There was so much Photo-etch to do. The problem with the Photo-etch is you've got to take it out of the metal sprue. You've then got to bend it, and then you've got to glue it into place. Not the easiest thing in the world, but I'm so chuffed that I've managed to get past issue 139 now, and that issue is done. Sorry about losing the recording. Like I said, the camera froze and I didn't even know. So there you have as much as I could do. So suppose when you're doing it as a time lapse, you're not really much following along anyway. But you imagine if I recorded that, that would have been about, well, nearly a 4-hour long video. That's crazy. Anyway guys, if you like this video, please can you give it a massive thumbs up. If you haven't already subscribed, please remember to subscribe and hit the notification bell and you'll be notified of any future videos. But as for always, stay safe and bye for now.